Hello everyone, welcome back to another lecture of this course. And in this lecture, we will discuss PN junction diode, depletion region, IV characteristics of PN junction diode, and diffusion current. The contents of this lecture are PN junction diode, forward bias of PN junction diode, reverse bias of PN junction diode, IV characteristic of PN junction diode, diffusion current of PN junction diode. PN junction diode. So in last lectures, we have discussed two types of extrinsic semiconductor materials, and these are N-type and P-type materials. Individually, N-type and P-type materials have no application in electronics field. So PN junction diode is formed by P-type material and N-type materials. And the crystal structure at the junction of boundary must be the continuous. So we require some special fabrication techniques for formation of PN junction diodes. So PN junction diode is the semiconductor diode because base material is the semiconductor material using semiconductor elements or widely used silicon material. The PN junction or simply diode conducts the current in one direction. It means PN junction diode is the unidirectional device. So it conducts in forward bias while there is no current conduction in reverse bias of the PN junction diode. The logical symbol for PN junction diode is given here. P side and here N side. P side is simply showing positive terminal or anode terminal. N side is simply showing negative terminal or cathode terminals. So N-type material is here, P-type material is here for the formation of PN junction diode. The structure for PN junction diode is given here using P-type material and N-type material. P-type material is here up to here, then N-type material is here. In case of P-type material, holes are the majority charge carriers and electrons are the minority charge carriers. In case of N-type materials, electrons are the majority charge carriers and holes are the minority charge carriers. So holes are showing by simple a circle and electrons are showing by dark circle. And these are showing ions, negative ions and here positive ions. So junction is here, PN junction, and at the junction, immobile charge carriers are there. In P-type side, negative ions are there. In N-type side, positive ions are there because the electrons and holes, these are recombined in depletion region. This region is called depletion region. Depletion region is the region where immobile charge carriers are there. In depletion region, there is no charge carrier. So it is the barrier potential in case of PN junction diode. And for current conduction, this barrier potential must be break out to flow the current or for the movement of the charge carrier. So there is no biasing of this PN junction diode. It means naturally there is a diffusion process. Diffusion process is the concentration gradient process in which naturally the charge carriers are moving from higher concentration to lower concentration. So in P side material, majority charge carriers are the holes. In N side materials, electrons are the majority charge carriers. It means these are diffusing to different oppositely charged regions. It means electrons are moving from higher concentration to lower concentration. At boundary of this PN junction diode, these holes and electrons are recombined. And these are leaving the immobile charge carriers. And this region is called depletion region. Another case of PN junction diode, when we applied external voltage across the PN junction diode, then there are two possibilities, if it is in forward bias or it is in reverse bias. So in case of forward bias, the applied battery is connected in such a way, the positive terminal of the battery is connected to P side and negative terminal of the battery is connected to N side. It means in case of forward bias, the depletion width is reduces and majority carriers move across the junction and these are recombined to each other, and after each recombination process charge carriers are generated by the battery. This is the structure for forward bias PN junction diode. Here battery, that is VD, is connected across the PN junction diode. Positive terminal is connected to P side of P side material. Negative terminal is connected to N side material. It means negative charge are continuously coming from the battery, negative terminal of the battery to the N side material, and positive charge, these are the holes, are regularly coming from the positive terminal of the battery to the P side material. It means charge carriers are increasing in case of P type material and N type material due to application of external voltage. That's why the charge carriers are moving towards the opposite charge carriers. It means holes are moving from P side material to N side material because this is negative charge region and this one is positive charge region, and electrons are moving from negative charge region to positive charge region. It means the depletion region width is decreases because recombination process is increasing here. So current conduction is there in case of forward bias because the charge carriers is easily moving through this junction because depletion region width is very low or barrier potential is very small in case of forward bias depletion region. So once this barrier potential is overcome by this battery, then there is a current conduction. Another biasing is the reverse bias. A reverse bias of PN junction diode is the biasing when we connect battery negative terminal with the P side and positive terminal with the N side. In this case, the width of the depletion region is increases because holes and electrons are moving towards the battery terminals because battery terminals are oppositely connected to the N side and P side materials. So barrier potential is increased, that helps the minority carriers to flow. It means ideally there is no movement of the majority charge carriers. So there is no current conduction in this case. That's why PN junction diodes are called unidirectional devices. So minority charge carrier will be there in reverse bias, and minority charge carrier's current is the reverse saturation current and it is flowing through the junction. Minority charge carrier generated depends on the temperature. This is the schematic for the reverse bias PN junction diode. Here battery negative terminal is connected to P side material, positive terminal is connected to P side material. Electrons are negative charge and positive terminal is connected here. So direction of the electrons is like this. These are moving towards the positive terminal of the battery, and here direction of the holes are like this because these are the positive charge and it is moving towards the negative terminal of the battery. It means the width of the depletion region is increases. Immobile charge carriers regions is increases or barrier potential is increases in case of reverse bias PN junction diode. So there is no current conduction, but minority charge carrier concentration is there. IV characteristic of PN junction diode. IV is the current voltage characteristic of PN junction diode, and it is the curve between the current and voltage. Forward and reverse bias voltage is shown on x-axis. So IV characteristics for PN junction diode is given here. B is the applied voltage across the PN junction diode, and applied voltage there is movement of charge carriers. So current is I. So this region is showing forward region and this region is showing reverse region. So forward wise PN junction characteristic, reverse wise PN junction characteristic. So in case of forward bias, when voltage is increasing above a level, then the current is increasing sharply, and this level is called knee voltage or cut-in voltage, and it depends on the material's property. In case of silicon material, the knee voltage or cut-in voltage is the zero point 0.7 volt. In case of germanium material, the knee voltage is the 0.3 volt. So when applied battery potential is above this cut-in voltage, then there is a large current conduction that is flowing through the PN junction in PN junction diode. Similarly for reverse wise PN junction characteristic, here applied voltage in reverse wise, so at a point the current is increasing drastically. So this level is called breakdown voltage. So breakdown voltage is also depending on material property. At certain point the material is breakdown, and at this breakdown voltage current increases sharply. Diffusion current for PN junction diode. In last lectures we have discussed drift current. So there is a difference between drift and diffusion currents. Drift current is the current when we applied external voltage across a PN junction diode, while diffusion current is the current when we are not applying any voltage across the PN junction diode. But there is a leak current in PN junction diode, and this current is called diffusion current. This diffusion current is due to the concentration gradient. When concentration of charge carriers is large at some point and small at some point, then there is a natural process when charge carriers are moving from higher concentration to lower concentration. So diffusion current is the nothing, it is the current due to the natural process of the concentration gradient. So depending on the material, there are two types of diffusion currents for p-type material and n-type materials. So PN junction diode is given here. So in case of p-type material, concentration gradient is given here like this. So concentration of charge carriers is large at this edge and small at this edge at the junction. It means the direction of the charge carriers, these are holes in case of p-type materials, are from positive to negative or in the direction of like this p to n, and direction of conventional current is similar to the direction of holes. It means same in the direction of holes or p to n, and the direction of electric field, it is also in the same direction as in the conventional current because it is from positive to negative. So concentration of charge carriers, that is holes in case of p-type material, is given here. So concentration is decreasing exponentially when we increase the length of the p-type material. So diffusion current density due to the holes is Jp equal to minus Q dpx by dx dp. dpx by dx is showing concentration gradient and dp is the diffusion coefficient. Here Jp current density is negative because current is flowing in opposite direction of the electrons, and diffusion current density due to electron is Jn and it is Q dnx by dx dn. dn is the diffusion coefficient for n-type material. dnx by dx is concentration gradient for n-type material, and here concentration gradient is given here. concentration of electrons is large at this edge and minimum at the junction. It means concentration or movement of electron is from n to p side like this. So movement of electrons is from higher concentration to lower concentration, while direction of conventional current is opposite of the direction of electrons, and direction of electric field in opposite of the movement of electrons or in the direction of the conventional current. And here dp by mu n equal to dn by mu n, and it is equal to vt, and vt is kt by q, and it is equal to t by 11,600. vt is the thermal equivalent voltage, k is the Boltzmann constant here, and this is called Einstein equation.